What up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo, and you're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Dubai for Monday, March 6, 2017, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's RAYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for the Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. I hope everyone had a fantastic weekend. Ryan Reynolds released a teaser trailer for his upcoming movie Deadpool 2 Saturday. Reynolds tweeted alongside the 3.5-minute clip, "Anyone knows the number to 911? No good deed." The profanity-laced video shows Reynolds' character Wade Wilson, a former Special Force operative mercenary who now has superpowers, walk down a street and listening to the song Man in Motion from the film St. Elmo's Fire on his iPod when he witnesses a senior citizen being attacked as he's carrying bags of groceries. Wilson says, "Not on my watch," as he docks into a phone booth to don the Deadpool disguise that will hide his true identity. John Williams' classic music theme from Superman plays as Wilson struggles to get into his costume. At one point, Wilson's bare buttocks can be seen through the glass booth. He stops to make a phone call, fights with the door of the booth, and a gunshot can be heard. When he finally emerges, comic book legend Stan Lee appears and says, "Nice suit," to which Wilson's Deadpool responds, "Zip it, Stan Lee." He returns he runs with Man in Motion playing in the background and finds the man he intended to help has already been killed. He says, addressing the corpse, No, you're not going to walk that one off. Oh, that's so gross. I'm so sorry. It's been way too long in the phone booth. If I'm being honest with myself, I probably should have called 911. Resting up against the dead body, Wilson Deadpool bites a pint of ice cream the victim has dropped and prepares to eat it. It's then that he reveals he actually did make a call inside the phone booth, but it wasn't to the police. It was to his costumer for advice on how to get in his suit faster. He says, "I don't know how the other guys do it so quickly. You probably won't be dead if it was Logan. What's he got to change into? Wears a tank top and a pair of jeans," he quipped, referencing to his fellow Marvel hero Logan Wolverine, which has been played in numerous X-Men and standalone movies by Hugh Jackman. The movie Logan was released Friday. Walt Disney Studios has released on social media the first photo of British actress Emily Blunt as the iconic nanny Mary Poppins. The studio said in a post Friday, "Here's your first glimpse of Golden Globe winner Emily Blunt as Mary Poppins in Mary Poppins Returns, the all-new sequel to Disney's 1964 film Mary Poppins, coming to U.S. theaters December 25, 2018. The image features the Devil Wears Prada and the girl on the train star wearing a long early 20th century blue coat and a pink hat with a feather. As she approaches the front door of a house, she holds Poppins' signature magical bag. Blunt's face cannot be seen clearly in the picture. The original classic film starred Julie Andrews as the title character and Dick Van Dyke as the chimney sweep Bert. Set 25 years after the events of Mary Poppins, the sequel will feature Colin Firth as William Weatherall Wilkins, the president of the Fidelity Fiduciary Bank, and Lin-Manuel Miranda, who will play Mary's friend Jack the Lamplighter. Josh Groban released a new song for Beauty and the Beast soundtrack Thursday. The 36-year-old singer recorded the ballad Evermore for the live-action Disney movie starring Emma Watson and Dan Stevens, which opens in theaters March 17th. He tweeted to his 899,000 followers, "Hey y'all, Evermore from @Our Guest has just been released. Hope you enjoy." The film's soundtrack will also include a new version of the Beauty and the Beast theme song from Ariana Grande and John Legend, and the song How Does a Moment Last Forever from Celine Dion, who recorded a pop version of the theme song with People Bryson for Disney's original 1991 animated movie. Groban also announced Thursday that he paid a visit to Sesame Street Studios. The singer described the experience as a, quote, "a dream." He later shared a photo of himself with Cookie Monster. He tweeted, "I am so happy today. Thank you, Sesame Street, for this magic day and for the memories both old and new." In a related story, Russian officials are reviewing a possible ban of Hollywood's Beauty and the Beast because the live-action movie features a gay character, a first for Disney. The BBC reported Russian laws prohibit the spread of gay propaganda among minors. The big-screen fairy tale shows that the sidekick LeFou, played by Josh Gad, with a same-sex crush on the villain Gaston played by Luke Evans. Bill Condon, who helmed the movie, confirmed Beauty and the Beast contains an exclusively gay moment. The film is set for release in Russia on March 16th and in the United States on March 17th. The Telegraph says Russian Parliament member Vitaly Minanov has called for a government screening to take place before the movie opens to the public. Russian Culture Minister Vladimir Medinsky told the BBC, "As soon as we get the copy of the film with relevant paperwork for distribution, we will consider it according to the law." Netflix says it has renewed its sitcom One Day at a Time for a second season. The show's official Twitter account said Saturday, "Familia, it's time to break out the cake. Hashtag One Day at a Time. Hashtag Season 2. The comedy, which focuses on a tight-knit Cuban-American family, co-stars Justina Machado, Todd Grinnell, Isabella Gomez, Marcel Ruiz, and Stephen Tobolowsky. Netflix teased 2 upcoming Dave Chappelle stand-up comedy specials in a new trailer. The black and white clip released Thursday features the comic sitting at a table outside, smoking a cigarette as remarks from the specials can be heard in the background. Chappelle can be heard saying, "I know I've been gone for a very long time," a reference to how he had largely remained away from the public eye after he left Comedy Central's Chappelle Show in 2005. Other opening jokes in the teaser includes lines such as, "I've met O.J. Simpson on 4 different occasions, and I'm black, but I'm also Dave Chappelle." The trailer ends with the announcement that the special will premiere on Netflix on March 21st. The synopsis reads, "He's back, and with plenty on his mind, Dave Chappelle returns with the 2 stand-up specials for his personal comedy vault." Netflix had originally announced in November that Chappelle would be headlining 3 stand-up programs. Jane Fonda and Lily Tomlin attempt to break into the sex toy business in a new trailer for Season 3 of Netflix's hit comedy series Grace and Frankie. The clip, released Thursday, begins with the pair pitching a new set of vibrators to a male loan officer. Grace is, played by Fonda, says with Frankie Tomlin, "We are making vibrators specifically for older women that takes into account their arthritis." Tomlin adding, whose character Frankie, "tender vaginal tissue." Despite their idea, they are denied the no. The other highlights from the trailer includes their ex-husband Robert, played by Martin Sheen, and Soul, played by Sam Waterston, moving into a new home, and Grace and Frankie's friendship starting to become strained. Frankie proclaims during an argument, "You make all the decisions and you don't include me. I'm sick of all of it. I'm sick of you." Grace and Frankie Season 3 premieres on Netflix March 24th. Abigail Breslin shared a poster this week for the Dirty Dancing television remake. The 20-year-old actress and actor Colt Pratis, the channel original Dirty Dancing star Jennifer Grey, and Patrick Swayze in the promo for the forthcoming ABC movie musical. Breslin captioned the poster to her 526,000 followers on Instagram, "Nobody puts baby in the corner, hashtag Dirty Dancing, hashtag May 24th, hashtag ABC. Breslin and Pratis will play Frances Baby Houseman and Johnny Castle in the new film. Nicole Scherzinger, Deborah Messing, and Sarah Hyland will co-star with Wayne Blair, who directed The Sapphires, as director, and Andy Blankenbuehler, who choreographed Hamilton, as choreographer. Breslin said of the rehearsals in an interview with Entertainment Tonight in 2016, "For me, who's the most awkward person in the world, has never danced before. It's so crazy. Cole Pratis, who's playing Johnny, is awesome and a professional dancer." She added, "I won't ever be ready for the movie's iconic lift scene. I want to have, somebody sign a contract saying I won't die." The original Dirty Dancing, starring Grey and Swayze, opened in theaters in 1987 and earned $214 million at the box office. Grey told The Hollywood Reporter in August that she turned down a role in the ABC remake. She said, "At the time I was flattered, but for me it would be sacrosanct for me to do it because it didn't feel appropriate to me. It feels like if you're going to do your own thing, do your own thing." Film star and former California Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger says he won't be returning for a second season as the host of The Celebrity Apprentice. Schwarzenegger took over NBC's business competition series after its creator and longtime star Donald Trump went on to run for and win the U.S. presidency. Trump is still listed as an executive producer of the series. Schwarzenegger said in a statement Friday, "I loved every second of working with NBC and Mark Burnett. Everyone from the celebrities to the crew to the marketing department was a straight 10. And I would absolutely worked with all of them again on a show that doesn't have this baggage." EW.com quoted NBC insiders as saying no decision has been made yet regarding whether it will renew The Celebrity Apprentice with a new host. Danny Trejo has signed on to host the upcoming unscripted show Man at Arms, the El Rey Network announced. The 8-part program, based on the popular digital series, will premiere on the cable television network in early June. The show will see Trejo preside over the experts of roundtable of builders, historians, and martial artists, and participate in the weapons testing phase to see how much destruction they can cause, the press release explains. The El Rey Network president and GM Danny Tibbetts said in a statement, "Who better to host a show celebrating iconic weapons in pop culture than Machete himself, Danny Trejo?" Danny is a longtime friend of our founder, Robert Rodriguez, and also of El Rey Network. He brings the right mix of mentorship, humor, and knowledge to Man of Arms. Trejo, 72, is known for his films Desperado, Heat, From Dusk Till Dawn, Con Air, Spy Kids, Machete, Machete Kills, and Ridiculous Six. Saturday Night Live regular Kate McKinnon reprised her impression of U.S. Attorney General Jeff Sessions this weekend, but put a new spin on it by depicting him as fictional character Forrest Gump. Tom Hanks won his second Oscar for playing the titular hero, who, like Sessions, hails from Alabama, in 1994's Forrest Gump. The film follows the kind-hearted Gump as he lives an extraordinary life despite below-average intelligence. McKinnon Sessions as Gump is seen dressed in what looks like Gump's signature suit from the movie. He is sitting on a bus stop bench, holding a box of chocolates and talking to various strangers who sit beside him. Sessions asked one man, "I was on the cover of the New York Times. You want to see?" The guy replies, "This says you might have committed perjury." Sessions admits, "Yeah, I had a bad week. It started out real good. The president made a great speech. Folks were thrilled on the account. It was real words in a whole roll for an hour. We were all as happy as a monkey with the peanut machine. Then I went to bed. I got 800 messages and phone alerts saying I was a sneaky little liar. I didn't know what to do, so my lawyer said, 'Run, Jeff, run.' And I started running and running. I ended up all the way sitting in this bus stop with you." He then confesses to another bench dweller that he did indeed speak to the Russians, as he has been accused. The next person to sit beside him is shirtless Russian President Vladimir Putin, played by Beck Bennett. Putin tells Sessions this meeting never happened. Sessions says, "I wasn't going to remember it anyway," as they fist pump, and Putin gets on the bus. The sketch closes with an appearance by Oscar-winning actress and SNL guest host Octavia Spencer, who reprises her housekeeping character Minnie from The Help and presents Sessions with the feces-filled pie, which he promptly starts eating. Also appearing in the sketch were Leslie Jones, Cal Mooney, and Adie Bryant. Film star and his history buff Tom Hanks has gifted the White House press corps with the new high-end coffee maker. CNN's Jake Tapper tweeted Thursday, "This is the third time over the last few years that Mr. Tom Hanks has sent a brand new espresso machine to the White House press corps." The double Oscar winner also included a note with his present, which was delivered by mail. He wrote, "Keep up the good fight for the truth, justice, and the American way, especially for the truth part." Hanks is known for his work in the films Sully, Captain Phillips, Forrest Gump, Apollo 13, Saving Private Ryan, Sleepless in Seattle, Big, and Splash. Showtime Documentary Films has confirmed its Whitney Houston documentary, Whitney, Can I Be Me?, will premiere at New York's Tribeca Film Festival next month. The Nick Broomfield helmed movie will air on Showtime later this year. Vinny Malhotra, the Senior Vice President of Documentary and Unscripted Programming for Showtime Networks, said in a statement Thursday, "Nick is a bold storyteller with an acclaimed track record of provocative documentary filmmaking. Showtime Documentary Films is excited to partner with him on this project as he delves deep into the life of Whitney Houston to tell the real story behind the rise and fall of one of America's most iconic singers." Houston was a 6-time Grammy winner whose bright career was eclipsed by years of drug addiction and erratic behavior. She accidentally drowned in a hotel bathtub while intoxicated in 2012. She was 48. Paris Jackson landed her first major modeling contract this week. The 18-year-old aspiring actress and only daughter of late singer Michael Jackson signed with IMG Models, which also represents such stars as Gigi and Bella Hadid. The company announced Thursday on Instagram, now representing hashtag Paris Jackson, at Paris Jackson, photo by at Mark_Sorrenti, at CRF Fashion Book, hashtag dress by Karine Roddenfield, hashtag CR10 Paris, hashtag IMG Stars. Jackson captioned the same photo, which appeared in a recent spread for CR Fashion Book. "Thank you at IMG Models. I feel very lucky and very blessed." Jackson has appeared on the cover of CR Fashion Book and Rolling Stones and was spotted at a photo shoot in Paris in January. Sources told Entertainment Tonight at the time that the teenager is exploring several different interests. An insider says Paris is in a very happy place. She is pursuing her creative interests as an 18-year-old woman and feels like this is finally her time. She wants to try modeling, acting, and has been songwriting. She is grateful for the opportunities ahead. E! News reported the same month that Jackson will make her acting debut on the Fox series Star. The teen will reportedly guest star on the Lee Daniels musical drama as a super chic and intimidated social media guru. Jackson is the daughter of Michael Jackson, who died at the age of 50 in 2009, and Debbie Rowe. The Los Angeles Times reported this week that the late singer's Neverland Ranch estate is back on the market for a reduced price of $67 million. Tony Award-winning Hamilton creator Lin-Manuel Miranda has shared on social media an adorable home video of him as a kid pretending to sing a pop music classic. Miranda tweeted, "Know you guys party. 14-year-old me is busy lip-singing Billy Joel into a camera," along with the clip of him enthusiastically mimicking alongside Joel's River of Dreams. Miranda appeared earlier this week on the Oscar stage where he represented his movie Moana, which was up for Best Animated Feature and Best Original Song. He will soon be seen in the film's Mary Poppins Returns. Bob Harper thanked fans for their support Thursday after announcing he had a heart attack in February. The 51-year-old Biggest Loser host voiced his gratitude on Instagram after experiencing a super emotional day in the wake of his hospitalization. Harper captioned a photo of his beloved dog. "Carl has always kept his eyes on me, but since the heart attack, he is Velcro. Today has been a super emotional day, which my doctor said was normal with the traumatic event I went through." He added, "I just keep saying to myself, WTF, how did I have a heart attack? Really appreciate all the love and support that all of you have given me. Thank you so much. Hashtag heart attack survivor." TMZ had reported Monday that Harper was left unconscious for 2 days after having a heart attack during a workout in New York in February. The star said in an update the same day that he is at home and feeling better. He wrote on Instagram, "2 weeks ago, yesterday, I had a heart attack. I am feeling better, just taking it easy. Carl has been a great nurse." Harper's dog has been a constant fixture as the television personality continues to recover from his health scare. Harper took Carl for a walk around the city Tuesday and enjoyed a cozy night in with the pup the next day. He said, "Wednesday, tonight is my first night alone since I've been out of the hospital. I plan on catching up on TV and cuddling with Carl. Hashtag best medicine, hashtag heart attack survivor, hashtag lucky." Oscar-winning actress Natalie Portman has given birth to her second child. E! News reported Portman and her husband Benjamin Millepied welcomed the baby girl Amalia Millepied on February 22nd. The actress's representative told The Hollywood Reporter mother and baby are happy and healthy. The Black Swan's collaborators are also the parents of a 5-year-old son named Alaf. Portman did not attend last week's Independent Spirit Awards or Oscar ceremonies as she initially planned. Even into the third trimester of her pregnancy, the actress has been a fixture on the 2016-2017 award show circuit as a nominee for a portrayal of American First Lady Jackie Kennedy in Jackie. Tori Spelling welcomed her 5th child, the baby boy, with husband Dean McDermott. According to People magazine, Spelling gave birth to Beau Dean McDermott on Thursday. He weighs in at 5 pounds 12 ounces and measures 18.5 inches long. The couple said in a statement, "We're over the moon in love with baby Beau. He is a true blessing, and his brothers and sisters were overjoyed to meet him. We're all truly grateful for our big, beautiful, and healthy family." The former 90210 star shared on Twitter a black and white photo of her hand holding up one of Beau's tiny hands, writing, "We are so excited to announce the birth of the newest member of the McDermott family. Please join us in welcoming Beau Dean McDermott." Spelling and McDermott are already parents to Finn, 4, Haiti, 5, Stella, 8, and Liam, 9. Dermott has an 18-year-old son, Jack, from a previous marriage. Spelling announced she was pregnant once again in October, stating, "It was a total surprise, but we always wanted a big family. I'm really excited." Peter Dinklage and his wife Erica Schmidt are expecting a second child together, according to a new report and a new baby bump the theatrical director displayed recently. The baby bump was seen Wednesday during the premiere of the new group's All the Fine Boys, an off-Broadway play that Schmidt wrote and directed. While on the red carpet with Dinklage, Schmidt was seen placing her hand over a new baby bump as she posed for photos. The cast of All the Fine Boys include Abigail Breslin and Isabel Furman were seen doing the same. A source for People magazine has also confirmed that the couple is expecting a second child. Dinklage and Schmidt, who tied the knot in 2005, are currently parents to 5-year-old daughter Ziegler Dinklage, whom they welcomed in 2011. Expected mom Brislin Palin says baby number 3 will be a girl. The 26-year-old television personality told fans in an Instagram post Thursday that she's pregnant and expecting a second daughter with husband Dakota Mayer. She captioned a photo of herself and Mayer. Dakota and Tripp officially outnumbered, so sites let you all know it is a girl. Palin shared 14-month-old daughter Sailor Grace with Mayer, is also mom to 8-year-old son Tripp Easton with ex-fiancé Levi Johnston. She said in a blog post in December that the new baby will complete her dream of family of 5. The star wrote, "We're so excited about our expanding family. Looking back many months ago, I would have never dreamt this is where I would be." She added, "Keeping with our unconventional life, it's been so much fun to keep this new just among our family and friends. For the first half of our pregnancy, I always knew a third child someday would complete our family." Palin, the eldest daughter of former Alaskan Governor Sarah Palin, married Mayer in June. She is known for appearing on her mom's series, Sarah Palin's Alaska, and for competing on Dancing with the Stars Season 15. Savannah Guthrie introduced her newborn son on Friday's episode of Today. The 45-year-old television anchor surprised her co-host with a visit from 2-month-old Charlie, 2-year-old daughter Val, and husband Michael Feldman. Feldman joked of his son, "He's good, he wanted a little more time in the makeup chair." Guthrie added, "I'm so excited, you know me, I just had to show them off, I'm so happy, and we had the best time. It was the end of maternity leave this week, and I just thought, well, this is what I've been doing." Guthrie returned to the NBC morning show Monday after nearly 3 months of maternity leave. She shared a photo on Instagram the same day of the handwritten note she left for Charlie and Val. The star captioned on the post, "Missing my babies already, but excited to see everybody this morning on Today." Guthrie gave birth to Charlie on December 8th after announcing her pregnancy in June. She couldn't help but gush about her first Christmas with her family of 4 during a call to Today in December. The anchor said, "I just felt like all my gifts were in my arms, not under the tree, and I just have not stopped feeling so much gratitude, and it's been so much fun." Guthrie's co-host Dylan Dreyer also welcomed the son Calvin in December with husband Brian Fichera. In addition, Hoda Kotb announced in February that she adopted a daughter, Haley Joe. Lisa Marie Presley's estranged husband won't face child sexual misconduct charges in Tennessee following an initial inquiry. The Tennessee Bureau of Investigation concluded their investigation of the 49-year-old singer's estranged husband, Michael Lockwood, after Presley alleged that her ex possessed inappropriate photos of children. TBI Public Information Officer Josh Devine told People, "Bearing any new potential evidence or information, we have concluded our involvement in this matter. We have not been able to determine a crime occurred in Tennessee and accordingly do not have an open investigation." He added, "We've never opened the formal investigation. We only embarked on an initial inquiry to determine if we could substantiate information with which to open a case." Presley, who split from Lockwood in June 2016, had claimed in court papers in February that 8-year-old twin daughters Finley and Harper Lockwood were taken from their custody after she found disturbing photos on Lockwood's computer. The star alleged in the documents, respondent Lockwood was discovered to have hundreds of inappropriate photos of children and is facing allegations of sexual abuse and negligence. Presley's mom, Priscilla Presley, later denied Finley and Harper are in foster care and said she's caring for the twins. She's told Entertainment Tonight this week that the girls have been living with her for 9 months. The 71-year-old actress says it's still a very family-oriented environment for them. They're great. They're doing wonderful. They're living a great life. They see both their parents, and we'll see what happens. Katy Perry says no one's a victim or villain in her split from boyfriend actor Orlando Bloom. The 32-year-old actress and singer spoke out on Twitter and debuted a new platinum blonde pixie haircut Thursday after announcing this week that she and the 40-year-old actor are taking a break. She tweeted to her 96.1 million followers, "How about a new way of thinking for 2017? You can still be friends and love your former partners. No one's a victim or a villain. Get a life, y'all." The chain to the rhythm singer followed up by posting videos of her new Miley Cyrus ex look on Instagram. She confessed in one post that she, quote, wasn't ready to make the change until recently. In another clip, she wrote, cash me out, how about that? So, at Mr. Christian McMillan and at Justin Anderson Color and at Ride or Die Hair for that platinum status, adding I wasn't ready till now. Perry and Bloom recently called it quits after more than a year of dating. The couple confirmed in a joint statement Tuesday that they're taking a break from their relationship. The pair's reps told Us Weekly, before rumors or falsifications get out of hand, we can confirm that Orlando and Katie are taking respectful, loving space at this time. Perry and Bloom were last seen together Sunday at the Vanity Fair Oscar party. The singer released a new single, Chained to the Rhythm, in February, while Bloom is slated for the movie Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales. Tommy Page, a singer who rose to fame with the 1990 #1 pop hit I'll Be Your Everything and went on to have a career as a music and publishing executive, was found dead Friday, according to reports. He was 46. Billboard magazine cited unnamed friends who said that Page's death was the result of a suicide. Page came to prominence alongside the pop group New Kids on the Block, though his break came while working as a code checker at Nell's, an exclusive New York nightclub. He gave a copy of his demo to Sires record founder Seymour Stein while he was at the club, and Stein signed him to a record deal. Page co-wrote I'll Be Your Everything with New Kids members Jordan Knight and Danny Wood. The track, which reached #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 in April 1990, included fellow New Kid Donnie Wahlberg as well. Page went on to release 9 studio albums and continued to tour, particularly in Asia. We enjoyed an avid fan base, though none of his subsequent work came close to the popularity of his 1990 hit. Page also entered the business side of the music industry, serving as an AR rep for Warner Brothers Reprise Records. While there, he worked with artists including Alanis Morissette, Green Day, Michael Bublé, and Josh Groban. Former One Direction singer Louis Tomlinson was arrested in Los Angeles International Airport Friday night and charged with misdemeanor battery. People magazine said police took the 25-year-old recording artist into custody shortly before midnight local time and released him about an hour later. Tomlinson was arrested after he allegedly pushed a male photographer who fell and was allegedly injured. The singer and his girlfriend, Eleanor Calder, were surrounded by photographers in the airport's baggage claim area. Representative for Tomlinson told TMZ the paparazzi provoked and caused the altercation that occurred with Lewis. It was not the first time that a paparazzi has created an altercation with the celebrity. While the altercation was going on with the paparazzi, 3 other individuals were attacking his girlfriend during this incident, and he came to her defense. Tomlinson is due in court to answer the charges on March 29th. Ed Sheeran has recalled a drunken night he shared with Justin Bieber in which he struck the pop star with the golf club. Sheeran began his tale during a new interview with The Guardian. We were in Japan, we'd been out to a dive bar, he just drank water and I got hammered. Then we went to a golf course and he laid on the floor and put a golf ball in his mouth and told me to hit it out of his mouth. I was like, I need to aim this properly. And you know, in films, when someone gets punched and you hear that fake sound like a slap, but in real life when someone gets punched, you hear that dull thud, a big sickening. I heard it sound like the last one and saw his security guard looking at me. I cracked Justin Bieber right in the cheek with a golf club. That was one of those what the fuck moments. Sheeran released his 3rd studio album Friday, which is titled using the division symbol. He released featured singles Shape of You, Castles on the Hill, and How Do You Feel, Pion. To commemorate the release, the 26-year-old visited store HMV in London, where he purchased the album himself before hopping over the counter to help bring in customers. Sheeran was seen wearing a name badge marked Ed for the occasion, NME reports. Hugh Jackman's superhero movie Logan is the #1 movie in North America, earning $85.3 million in receipts this weekend, BoxOfficeMojo.com announced Sunday. Coming in #2 is Get Out with $26.1 million, followed by The Shack at #3 with $16.1 million, the Lego Batman movie at #4 with $11.7 million, and Before Fall at #5 with $4.9 million. Rounding out the top tier are John Wick Chapter 2 at #6 with $4.7 million, Hidden Figures at #7 with $3.8 million, The Great Wall #8 with $3.5 million, 50 Shades Darker #9 with $3.48 million, and La La Land #10 with $3 million. And now let's take a look at what happened on this date in entertainment history. On this date in 2001, the death spiral of Napster begins. In the year 2000, a new company called Napster created something of a music fan's utopia, a world in which nearly every song ever recorded was instantly available on your home computer for free. Even to some at the time, it sounded too good to be true, and in the end, it was. The fantasy world that Napster created came crashing down in 2001 in the face of multiple copyright violation lawsuits. After a string of adverse legal decisions, Napster Inc. began its death spiral on March 6, 2001, when it began complying with the federal court order to block the transfer of copyrighted material over its peer-to-peer network. All but people enjoyed it while it lasted. At the peak of Napster's popularity in late 2000 and early 2001, some 60 million users around the world were freely exchanging digital MP3 files with the help of the program developed by Northeastern University college student Sean Fanning in the summer of 1999. Radiohead, Robert Johnson, The Runaways, Metallica, nearly all of their music was right at your fingertips and for free for the taking, which of course was a problem for the bands like Metallica, which after discovering their song I Disappear circulated through Napster prior to its official release, filed suit against the company alleging vicarious copyright infringement under U.S. Digital Millennium Copyright Act of 1996. Hip-hop artist Dr. Dre soon did the same, but the case that eventually brought Napster down was the $20 billion infringement case filed by the Recording Industry Association of America. The case, A&M Records, Inc. versus Napster, Inc., ended its way through the courts over the course of 2000 and early 2001 before being decided in favor of the RIAA on February 12, 2001. Decisions by the United States Courts of Appeals for the Ninth Circuit rejected Napster's claim of fair use as well as its call for the courts to institute a payment system that would have compensated the record labels while allowing Napster to stay in business. Then, on March 5, 2001, District Court Judge Marilyn Patel issued a preliminary injunction ordering Napster to remove within 72 hours any songs named by the plaintiffs in the list of their copyright materials on the Napster network. The following day, March 6, 2001, Napster Inc. began the process of complying with Judge Patel's order. Though the company would attempt to stay afloat, it shut down its service just 3 months later, having begun the process of dismantling itself on this date in 2001. And as your entertainment report for Monday, March 6, 2017, I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back tomorrow to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Good night, and God bless you all.